Yay. Wait, hold on. I'm fucking mic problems again. God damn it. Yeah, sorry, hold on. It won't let me configure this bullshit properly unless I have everything plugged in at the start. It's a pain in the ass. Give me a second to get all my audio drivers fixed. Input capture. I want the Yeti. Audio output capture. Also the Yeti. My Discord settings. Alright. Oh shit, I got 5 out of 5 sausages already. Alright. Oh wait, that's not my game, that's my fucking volume. Goddamn fucking thing doesn't work. Let me just set it to normal decibels. I don't like it because it gets into clipping range so easily. Is that better? Let me turn the volume down a little. So anyway, since we're doing Sword of Night and Flame, we're gonna go with Confessor because Confessor actually has perfect stats for it. Because Sword of Night and Flame is 12, 12, 24, 24. And 9 Arcane means we are 1 point less for endgame build, which is nice. Any suggestions for names, band? Beautiful.
Hello, am I coming through?
Yeah, you're coming through. Any suggestions for hair?
Let's see here. I'm thinking 18.
Very nice choice. And we want some weird ass color. This is my VTuber persona. Oh shit, there we go. It's like a really... Yeah, the unibrow.
Hey, you get it all together, you know, you play the big game of the now and you use it to establish your persona all in one go.
I feel like doing an anime, like, guy is almost kind of a waste as a VTuber, because there's so much, like, dumb shit you can do outside of VRoid Studio that's honestly really easy.
Well, I mean, I agree, but you make a VTuber so people will like connect to it and want to see it, and
Yeah.
most people just want like their anime character to follow. They don't want something weird, unfortunately.
I still want the fucking Germa slime tuber. Yeah, there we go. They got the war paint. Do we want the blindfold or nah? No, his eyes are beautiful. Or sorry, her eyes are beautiful.
Yeah, keep it with the blindfold. Area is bigger.
I like that there is no difference in face pics between men and women. And also, I like that if you raise the chest one on women, it just makes them fucking wider. Yeah. Yeah.
Very egalitarian, you know?
There we go. I think that's good. Big head mode. And we're going with Confessor. Oh, Jesus. Because it's good stats for Sword of Night and Flame. I was not expecting the hood to look like that. That's pretty good.
I know you already said the name, but this is Confessor Karen right there.
Oh, sorry, I called it Via Con Dios.
It's
I'm of the school I'm of the school that all Dark Souls names should be like shitposts for when people invade you.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
I do wonder what the DLC for this is gonna be though.
Well, there are like instance areas, aren't they? So you can just add a
No,
big
it's all
fucking
one
chunk
big
to the
world
map
map. Like
and
there's a big chunk of the world map that has nothing in it though. That's like presumably for DLC.
that way, aren't there like areas where you specifically like enter through one particular gate or something, and even though it's connected, it's technically
Yeah,
like
that is
tied in
instanced.
some place?
Yeah, but like most of the catacombs are like that. But there's a specific area that's in the middle of the ocean that's in the center of all the 6 towers that's clearly earmarked for something,
Eternal
but nobody knows what it
is
is.
nowhere.
So the thing it's gonna be the DLC patch.
And in the
Yeah,
night,
probably, but
night,
at the same token, they could probably milk this
God,
forever if they
God.
keep adding good little dungeons and instance
was
places,
Oh yeah.
or just like.
Although the
Yeah,
game
we
as is
added-
has kind of shit enemy variety in terms of, especially in the late game.
Maracas
We added like 10
demigods
centimeters to the left of the map for you to explore.
claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength.
I know it's the Souls-like story, and in a lot of ways it's really easy,
Shatter.
but I do like what there is of the lore.
I find this intro weird because half the people that it lists in the intro aren't even fucking bosses.
From which no lord
Yeah, but they're relevant.
Yeah, like they're notable tarnish, but they don't have any kind of thematic.
War leading to abandonment.
Because I thought like maybe it was that they're all tied to an ending, but no, like only 3 of them are.
I mean, that makes sense. There's just you can be influential
Rise
for the
now,
world of the story without
Ye
being
tarnished,
Yeah.
ye dead.
like the
yet
overgod
live.
that decides the fate of the world.
Oh man, I fucking love how I love how this guy was full fucking
Speaks
ham.
to us all.
Do you ever hear him? You don't, do you?
No,
That's
he's just here to hype up these 4 guys.
Chieftain of the
I
bad
could give
land,
him something for the endings.
the ever brilliant gold mask. Fear, the deathbed companion,
Here he comes,
the loathsome dung eater,
the boy.
and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
That's funny.
But also, people have pointed out that in the intro sequence, Gideon Ofnir is not in a thing of petals; he's in a thing of severed ears. If you look really close on the art. Oh, I might have crashed.
Oh,
Hold on.
really?
just give it a minute. This might be a little too hardcore. Ultimate Ninja Storm might be my limit.
I mean, that's why we're here. We're testing shit out.
I guess I'll
long as your
let that
computer
try and load
doesn't
in.
cry.
No, now we crashed. We're fucking done. All right, let me try that. Let me try rebooting and see if it was the. This was actually my experience when I first booted up Elden Ring 2.
Huh.
Yeah, though I went to the doctor today, and they said the exact same things I've been telling everyone for the last week. But since the doctor said it, now they believe it, and everyone's actually being very nice to me. Because I am missing approximately half my blood.
Well, at least you know you were right.
Of course they gave me a fucking pamphlet with everything in it.
God damn.
Like, none of this came as a surprise. But apparently, because I'm not a doctor and I'm reading off the literature the doctor gave me, that doesn't count. And I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. I'm an idiot.
Okay, my God. I guess you like. It sucks to say, but at least you can be thankful they're actually being nice to you right now.
It's fine. Everyone got busier as I went further into my treatment. And it's sort of like nobody has time to be nice to me right now because there's soccer and there's work and all this other shit.
Makes me feel better. My nephew's chimping over losing the Sonic Forces mobile game.
No, I feel fine now. I mean, the issue is climbing those fucking stairs. Because I feel like I've run like a 3-minute mile every time I do it. But as long as I'm just like sitting down here in my chair, I'm good.
Oh, he feels fine now that the nephew is suffering.
We're yin and yang.
If the little shit is suffering, we're all good for it.
So why is he just mad that he can't get a character or something? I didn't even know Sonic Forces had a gacha game. Where the fuck does he find these?
Googling Sonic game phone.
But isn't he illiterate?
I'm guessing that's how kid, like every time you had to ask how the fuck did this kid find this, it's just like Google think. If nothing else, a lot of them do actually do that.
I have no idea if it's even possible to beat this guy. Shit. Well, not this time.
I am behind. Oh, there we go.
Wow, wait, if
Now
you're really far behind then. You're like 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, it buffers a little, probably because I can only watch at source 720 60p.
Oh. Does it not have
And,
420 anymore?
I think
480?
that's probably either a matter of settings or a matter of being partnered, because I think Dollar only got those options after he started getting Twitch bugs.
Huh, weird. I
But
guess
no,
I'll have
it's
to
that
collect
and
my
the
like
fact
$2
that
a month.
The fact that I'm, all the way over here on a not particularly stellar connection
Yeah.
necessarily.
I mean, would you say it's better or worse than the Discord streams in terms of quality?
Well, the video quality is better, but I think over Discord it's definitely more,
Intimate?
it runs better, it's more consistent.
Yeah, Discord is like zero
When it-
latency, which is nice.
When it has to buffer, like it buffers, but then it automatically catches up. It doesn't keep you watching
Mm.
on a delay.
I guess we'll keep this as like a secondary option then.
I mean, I don't know. If you wanna try streaming on Twitch, we'll do it on Twitch. Absolutely.
Maybe like
$1.
once a week.
One of her
Like on
kind
Fridays or
Just build an
something.
audience.
the Elden Ring.
Oh shit, right. I have not been checking chat at all. Hold on. Fuck.
Violate the
I mean, it's
Oh,
just
it's just
us.
it's just it's just grabbing
It's
dollars.
just us shit posting. There's a mogul male and a Shanwala on chat. I don't know who they are though.
I think those are just bots.
Probably.
Yeah, I reached Godskin Duo today, and holy fuck, Godskin Duo. Like, they would be okay if they had normal boss health, but they have, like, 20,000 health. So instead of Ornstein and Smo, it's Ornstein and Smo and another Smo, because they respawn, and you have to kill them 4 fucking times.
Oh yeah.
It is the worst shit. But basically my plan here in terms of build is 40-40 on faith and intelligence, and then probably...
Yeah, when the whole build, you asked us about the whole build thing, and when you put it
Yeah.
to vote. I think we all thought like whatever got the most votes would be the focus.
Yeah, but then we had like a 3-way tie.
Oh, because I thought you were like, okay, like clearly people want to see like, okay, this, and this.
No, it was an even split between faith and int. I was like, well shit, I guess we're going Sword of Night and Flame. Which isn't a bad build, there's actually a dedicated staff and seal for that. And we can use the best incantation in the game, T-Pose of Skeleton Slaying.
Oh yeah, why not?
There's a whole class of incantations and spells that is dual class. They're just really shitty compared to like Dark Souls 2. Because Dark Souls 2 had the dark enchant, and it had the special scaling for it, and you could make it work at like 2020. But this game has like 1 weapon and maybe 10 spells that actually support that.
There's your DLC.
Like, I would say definitely in terms of weapon variety, Dark Souls 2 is the best game, but in terms of actually being a playable fucking game, it's the worst.
It's the best weapon variety to battle out everything else.
Like, it would have been a perfect PvP game if it didn't... Like, okay, so basically Dark Souls 2 for PvP does not track how many souls you have or how many souls you've spent. It tracks how many souls you've gained over a lifetime. So if you die and lose your souls, you're just
why?
permanently in a higher bracket than everyone else.
Why
So,
would you do that?
yeah, I have
Is
no
it sort
fucking
of
idea, and
a
they've never patched
measure-
it out. And it's the
Measure, like,
worst
how
fucking
many
thing.
times you've played?
It was supposed to, like, penalize archery builds and keep them from, like, buying ammo, which is dumb. But, and, like, penalize consumable use, or, like, restrict it. But it just means that every single person has to, like, run perfectly to the given PvP level, get the ring that stops you from gaining any souls ever, and just stay there forever. And never unequip it. And it's the dumbest shit in the world. And it's why every Dark Souls 2 player is a speedrunner. Also, we're not going down there. That place fucking sucks. What a fucking face.
It's great, it's perfect. It's perfect for this close.
Oh, I should mention the broadsword that we have here is actually one of the best weapons in the game.
Sick.
Because almost nothing in Elden Ring gets A scaling in its stat, and the broadsword is one of, like, 2 straight swords that does, and the only one you don't have to farm. I think this and Serpent God Curve Sword are, like, the only small swords you get for strength.
I approve of this because I like more realistic designs, and this is a very nicely crafted weapon.
Oh, don't worry, we don't have to give a shit about that. If we go down there, we get a second one, and we dual wield them like a fucking ninja, and it's retarded.
I know.
And we're totally doing that later.
I'm just being a shit. I do like big stupid fantasy weapons and shit like that, but I also do like smaller, understated weapons.
I like that colossal weapons are not necessary in this game. Although I have to say my favorite one in terms of design is the Dismounter, which is like a big fucking horse chopping sword that you can get from the Mongols.
Sick.
And it's really fun to use if you, like, power stance them, because you do these big, dumb, slow mega swings that do a shitload of poise damage. And then your normal moveset is actually a bunch of surprisingly fast, regular curve greatsword stuff.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carlin. I am of an selling wares as the land has been tainted by it's only tarnished, let's say.
Oh there, Father Christmas.
Apparently Santa here has, like, a whole-ass fucking backstory where his, like, people burned down their homeland because... something.
The elves didn't want to make toys no more.
Nice to do business.
I kinda wish you could get their outfit. And then we go to Storm Hill so we can level up. I have no fucking idea what those things do.
The
Statues?
The little statues. They say, like, oh, we're pointing towards roots, but they just, like, shoot down into the ground and they don't fucking point anywhere.
If you follow the line, it'll take you to a catacomb.
But, like, half of them don't even... They just go directly into the fucking ground.
Yeah, you just walk that direction.
I guess.
Elfigor says, my solution, if you don't know what something does, is to hit it.
It's true. That's how people found the 999 HP wall. Fuck you.
Right, that fucking thing. I kind of forgot that existed.
It's the only one in the
How would you
game.
even-
But watching
How
people,
do you even come across that?
apparently one guy was hitting it with the chainsaw, and there was just like walking along the wall with it. Because one of the colossal weapons in this game is a stupid ass little bloodborne chainsaw.
I mean, why the fuck not, I guess.
Trifinger's butthole is pretty good, but I'm a fan of putting plump sort right next to the windows. Also, square off's really fucking good.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Is it cool that I'm skipping the early cutscenes? Because honestly, it's... I feel like we've all seen these before. I promise I'll stop skipping. I'll stop skipping them once we can start seeing our guy's beautiful face in cutscenes.
In your search for the Elden Ring, you need only to the foot. Then it's settled. Summon me. I bequeath to you this ring.
Yeah, we've all seen these.
It will some torrent
just
has
us
chosen
at the
to-
Bearer, seek, seek lest.
Shall I turn? Let my hand share them with me.
Wait, fuck. My hubris!
You're fine, you're still alive.
Gotta just chuck my Sunny D.
Also, yeah, Bell says it'd be neat if these games had an option that let you change your moveset that wasn't just changing your weapons, and that'd be cool, yeah, different.
I feel like that would be
unique movesets for
really,
each weapon, or each weapon
really
style. At least.
unintuitive. I like the weapons with unique movesets, but I feel like we've really... I feel like Dark Souls 3 had the majority of those.
You will just thank you.
Like the fucking
I was
sheave
when
spins.
they ended up as a troop. Oh, when they... And so this is all I have to explain. Hope. Or I could then...
Fun fact, there's a fucking storyline where you can give Bach the Seamster here a plastic surgery facelift, and he fucking kills himself if you do.
But why, though?
Because he wanted to be beautiful. Because he's like half human or something. But if apparently Renala just fucks it all up and he dies horribly. And then he doesn't tailor your clothes anymore and it sucks. And to fix that, you have to go to one specific dungeon on the map and... oh shit. Fuck. You have to go to one specific dungeon, get a PvP item that lets you tell people they're beautiful, and use it on him in one specific conversation that you only get one chance for and nothing tells you about.
That is
Because
honestly
this-
hilarious to me.
Because this is a fucking FromSoft game.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It doesn't... I understand why it's bullshit, but sometimes I am okay with games.
Every
where,
side
like,
quest in
oh,
this
yeah,
game is the
there was-
most bullshit.
There was absolutely no way you could possibly know this, but now you know it. Or people just find it. Because I guess FromSoft is... if nothing else,
FromSoft
smart
just
enough to
assumes
understand.
everyone's using a fucking wiki.
Yeah.
Which is a reasonable assumption to make. Oh
understands.
shit, I died.
FromSoft definitely understands that even if they're not using a wiki, people are just going to be playing the game with other people and they're going to be talking about it.
Yeah.
And there's a good chance that someone is going to find this thing and share it and it's going to go viral.
I mean, I do honestly prefer that approach.
Especially now.
Because
Yeah,
shit like
rather
the
than
shit like the
some-
999 HP wall is like playground rumor tier. That's like find Mew behind the boat, but it's real.
I think the wall was like an honest
That was a
to
bug,
goodness
yeah.
oversight. Yeah. It'd be good if they...
But they
never
fucking
fixed
love
it,
shit like
oh.
that. That was it was Goblet Grotto was like one of my favorite things because it had that absolute oh fuck.
Yeah. Goblet Grotto had the right kind of crackhead energy. It was a focused crackhead, trying to hide the crack.
I fucking love all the Catamites games. No, there's only one of those walls. There's exactly one in the fucking the Volcano Manor. Oh wait, shit! I forgot this thing has a parry. Whatever. I'm fucking out of here. So long, suckers! Oh shit. Oh no!
Not ideal.
No, it's cool, I got it. And I'm missing this guy miserably. Kinda wish you could get the trumpet. Ah. Okay, I should probably stop trying to get fancy.
Don't rush, just play the game, it's fine.
It's really hard to do just play the game when you have an audience, though.
Yeah,
Even if the audience is like literally two guys you already know. I refuse. I refuse to play game good.
There's something really funny about beating them on the head as you cast them.
It's to establish dominance. Yeah, I see you, motherfucker. Yeah, eat shit. Did not see that guy behind me.
The deadly wolf.
Wolf Gangbang is not as bad as it is in the Dragon's Dogma, but it's really bad in late game, especially once they get status effect wolves.
Their arms taken, their legs taken, even their heads taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're
think he's like
the spider, you become a crystal.
early gatekeeper boss.
When you think about it.
Because the grafting stuff is probably some of like most viscerally interesting imagery in this.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Like, I would love
really-
if you could have like a rematch with him later, where he's like, "Yeah, well, I grafted all the fucking late game enemies to me, motherfucker."
It's
Or like, if you left them
perfect
alone
visual
and
to
went.
contrast with the collecting of souls too.
Yeah.
So yeah, like here's the bad guy doing it, and he's just putting people hold in him.
He's cut out the middleman.
But you know, you're sticking in early game, and it does. You make
He's a
sure
really
the
good
most people
introduction.
see it as quick as possible, and it keeps people playing. I get that.
Elden Ring's late game is fucking miserable, though. I'm at Fara Missoula, and it's just fuck. Like, even doing the Mogwin Palace farm, there is no way to get out enough damage to make the enemies feel like reasonable threats. They just have so much fucking health. And they all have, like, really ridiculous, annoying movesets, which would be fine if they had reasonable health and you could Alpha Strike them, and that's, like... That's how a lot of the late game areas in Souls 1 were. But here it's just, no, this is giving fucking everything. The Banished Knights are the absolute worst.
Yeah, I don't know about the balance. Like, pretty sure I've seen a bunch of people that can just one-shot most things, or at least Alpha Strike them seriously.
Maybe I just fucked up my build, but I don't know.
Game is too big, and you know, most of my experience with this game is just watching Jerma bumble through it.
It is pretty great watching Bumble.
But it's not like, you know, it's not a normal player later.
Yeah, what a god of a gamer, you know?
Beat Millennia without summons.
Nice. So that's our sacred weapon. Now we just need a magic one, which I guess we can get once we get to Castle Stormvale, which works out. There we go. God, his wind-up on the maze is really short.
I respect the bludgeons, man.
I'm not even sure if you can get that one. The hammer, I mean. Because a lot of the maces in this game has fucking anemic range.
I feel like these games are very good about giving you just about any weapon you see in the game.
Yeah. Just not the movesets of them.
Oh no, you're not good enough for that.
Can't do those sheave spins. Or any of the cool boss attacks.
May I have a word? A pleasure. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard hand upon the talk. Thou art
Give me the dogs.
I was in try torrents. 'Tis a bell for summon there the spirit now it is that. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished.
Okay, bye.
I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn what.
What am I doing? I have a horse.
Force of habit. After running through like 3 or 4 of the other games, I get used to it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. On some level, I'm kind of dreading Sekiro.
It's very divisive. A lot of people don't like it.
Like,
A
I
lot of people
like
think
that
it was really
Sekiro
good.
seems to be actually balanced around the tools the game fucking gives you. Instead of, oh, you
And
didn't
you
use
have
this
a-
specific weapon, fuck you. Which I feel like is an
And
issue
you're-
in Souls 2-3.
Your tools are pretty consistent. It's I've heard talk it was kind of in progress to be a big new revival for Tenchu. And it got
I do like
shifted
Tenchu,
into
yeah.
being a Souls-like. Either like before they actually like really started working seriously on it, was going to be a Tenchu, and then they decided to shift it into a Souls-like, or when the first previews hit and people just wanted it to be a Souls-like and were disappointed at the idea of a new Tenchu, then the switch happened.
How can you be disappointed at fucking Tenchu?
I don't know, I fucking
Those games
love
are great.
Tenchu, man. Yeah. I don't know, since the PlayStation 1, but you know, now FromSoft is it's the Souls company. How you gonna do something else?
Yeah, can't get Armor's Core, can't get Kingsfield. Although I guess Souls is just Kingsfield, isn't it?
Yeah, Souls is kind of an evolution of Kingsfield, I guess. But how are you gonna do an Armored Core Souls, like you think?
I mean, I could see it. You just, like, jettison your cockpit, and then it sends you back to the start and you get a new mech.
I guess.
The only issue is,
And
like, would this mean every fucking enemy is, like, the late-game arena characters? And you're just expected to die horribly repeatedly?
no, you just have like 3 or 4 times as many invasions or enemies built to be like a player character.
Just a whole shitload of 9 balls. Fuck. I keep forgetting the torch has a weapon skill.
Torch run only.
The torch is surprisingly not that bad as a weapon. You can get a barbed wire torch that you just beat people with, and it's great.
What was that, Sven?
Yeah, sorry, that was kind of muffled.
Since you're going for barbed wire torch.
You can get it at a castle, like, really early on. I think there's actually more variety in torches than there are in, like, maces. Oh, fuck, just let off me for a minute.
My brain blanked for a second there when this came up, and it was a demi-human chef. they're cutting you up for the chopping board.
Honestly, with the enemy design of this game, that would not surprise me in the slightest.
Absolutely, you could totally have a man-eating.
Like, in the Volcano Manor, I could totally see there being evil chefs.
Yeah, cannibal monstrosities.
Just like snakes and little chef hats. I fucking love those snake men. Did Jeremy ever do Volcano Manor? Because
I'm pretty sure he did. Pretty sure he did most of the stuff in the game. I didn't follow it because it was like 2 weeks straight of 8-hour streams.
yeah, I'm still catching up on the Shelty ones.
And like the game is cool, but I don't care that much to watch all of it. Watch like all the playthroughs consistently. I caught what I caught, and I was happy with that.
Alright, yeah, the jellyfish I don't think is aggressive enough for this fight. Where'd my souls go? Oh. There we are. Wow, they really buffed Esteban. Shit. Before he was just kind of a meat shield. Yeah, 10 vigor kind of sucks.
And you still don't even have your build done.
Honestly, watching a guy, like, I feel like Souls games don't make for very good TV just because you end up watching a guy die over and over.
I mean, it depends, because with a lot of people that's perfect reaction bait.
I guess. I feel like it's
So,
hard to really get upset unless it's, like, really fucking clown shoes. Like, oh, this guy has 10 fucking phases.
That's like my theory of streaming, that all the best streaming involves a lot of suffering.
That's true, yeah.
So,
Objectively true.
with these games, like you see someone die over and over again until their souls die, and just like the game would have them do. And that creates an attraction from viewers. Even if it's repetitive in a lot of places, when the person starts getting mad and putting real human reactions out of it, that's compelling TV, goddammit.
Like a Greek tragedy.
More like trashy reality shows. More like Honey Boo.
Fuck it. Just go full fucking ham. I was an idiot for trying to play the spacing game. The real strategy is just having more guys than the other guy.
Hit him hard, man.
I'm amazed how high the poise damage is in Broadsword, actually. I think this is higher than the club. Yeah, how's it feel to be back to the corner when it's you, motherfucker? Oh, wait, shit. Yeah! Don't you forget it! Gotta call my older brother to beat the boss for me. Great Shield idiots are actually really late game. They're in Nokron.
You have summons when that's just guys with great shields?
There's, in the Nokron, there is a summon that is 5 dudes who are completely naked, each with a great shield, and 3 of them will charge people, and then the last 2 will throw bombs. And it's actually,
great. I love
it's one of the best summons in the game, actually, because they're impossible to kill.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a party right there.
Honestly, it's a real shame that people look down on the Ashes, because the Ashes have so much fucking work put into them. Like, one of them will, like, use the Gravity Rain special move from, Berdan's castle, but only once, and only if you use a Warcry move, and he does it in response to it. And, like, they all have weird little AI quirks like that. Like, the demi-humans get buffed if you summon them at night. Fuck goats. I thought there was a Sacred Tear here, but there's not. But, yeah, I think the best summon early game is Luteal the Headless, who just teleports around killing shit at random.
That sounds infinitely more useful than summoning, like, the Supplicants, or whatever they were. It's just a bunch of naked guys with torches and shitty swords, and they don't really do anything.
They draw aggro, which is really what they need, but the issue is that the jellyfish is just way fucking better at that.
What I think is.
They're so slow. Like, they can't draw aggro because they will never reach the boss before you do.
My favorite is the Mad Pumpkinhead summon, because Friendly Fire is always on with that one. And he'll just flail like a fucking idiot and hit you most of the time and stun lock you and kill you.
What made you go into a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I? Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamster like my mum.
Under this gaze, you can't.
And now we have enough souls to get what I was here for to begin with. Because I ask you, what is better than a broadsword? That's right, 2 broadswords.
I don't want any trouble.
Oh yeah, and I guess we can get this.
She didn't see so.
And now our moveset is fucking stupid. Honestly, it's nice that shields are actually good in this game, but I cannot give up power stancing. It's just so fucking stylish.
Yeah, man. I'm all for real fencing, but there's always something infinitely cool about dual wielding swords.
It's me, 2 swords idiot.
Just dual wield to rapiers, man.
Double rapiers is actually what I'm running on my main.
You fucking idiot.
Because you can dual rapiers is really fun because you can just stack every status effect in the game. Alright, let's see if I can time this right. There we go. I guess next is Beastman of Missoula. Anyway, I'm glad this isn't like cooking my computer. I guess they optimized OBS a lot better since I last used it. Or maybe it's just because my ThinkPad had no GPU.
I mean, then you're gonna be done and you're gonna look at how your computer's running and you're gonna have to like dump it in a cooler or something, but...
I mean, this is my laptop, so I can just put my hand in the... Oh, Jesus, that is hot.
Yeah, watch out, man. Don't
Wow.
damage yourself.
Fuck.
Just for doing this.
I was not expecting that.
Just reminded of the I'm gonna call it stories, but it's actually legitimate that people would actually end up suffering growing damage.
Oh, the laptop
to
burns from
reproductive-
putting it on their lap.
Like, not even severe actual burns, but they would suffer internal damage to their reproductive systems. From
That was
constant
actually a thing. That was
overheat from laptops.
There's actually old studies that say like wearing corduroy damages your reproductive health because the friction of your thighs cooks your sperm.
I had never heard that one before, but good to know.
They're from like the 60s, so they're fucking stupid, but... Come on, you motherfucker. Get up here. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that health bar. Man, I'd hate to be that guy. Should probably just use my shield here. Oh yeah, fun fact, enemies will immediately aggro if you go into your pause menu near them.
Smart.
You can actually exploit that to bait them out.
It's a real dick move, but it's pretty smart actually. I like that.
I think there's one more guy over here, yeah. There you are. Alright, take all my shit, level up, and then go fight the boss. The nice thing about doing straight swords is that you don't actually need stats.
Oh come, I have absolutely no idea how you build in these games.
Basically, this game, no weapon has actually good scaling, which is unique in amongst the Souls games. Which means that you just get the minimum stats for your weapons, and then you just rely on weapon upgrades until endgame. And then once you hit endgame, you respec and get a weapon with actually good scaling. It's a really weird way to do it, but...
I mean, I guess if everything is that way, just pick out stuff. It's not the worst way to go about it.
Fuck. Shit. Mistimed that. Yeah, essentially we're going to be using these 2 shitty broadswords until, like, the second big boss. Maybe third. Depends on how fast we get to Ranawa. Because we don't actually have the stats to use any notable weapons. Although we might be able to use the scythe, the Angel Wing one. If, like... Actually, no, I think we're gonna not be at enough faith in mid-game to get that, because we're gonna be doing in and faith, which is gonna be a pain in the ass, but... Anyway.
Yeah, it's just building up toward the actual stuff you want. That's just how this is gonna go.
But yeah, we're gonna be straight swords all game, basically.
I'm fine with that.
Oh wait, I should level up first. But yeah, nothing tells you to just pump vigor, but the answer really is just pump vigor. Although shitposts are right.
That should be the next big evolution of the Souls-like genre. Just look at all the soldiers going about. It should be like other Western RPGs, and you should have like big towns and areas where not all NPCs are a bunch of bloodthirsty lunatics.
The issue with that is that it's really hard to avoid attacking people in Souls games.
Immersive world Souls game.
Fuck. I think there have been a couple attempts, like... Souls mechanics aren't really suited to any kind of interaction, though. Like, you had kind of like a shitty little town at the start of Dark Souls 2. I mean, everyone was still a psychopath, but, like, it was a town, I guess. And it had the hardest enemies in the game, which were these tiny pigs that you could not hit with anything, and they could stun lock you and kill you and put you down a pit. And I fucking hated them. Alright, let me level up. And then I gotta get the whetstone blade from here. And then next is, I think, like, Mad Pumpkinhead, Pharaoh Must Begotten. Morga and Pharaoh Must Begotten, I'd say, are about the same difficulty. Oh, hello.
Are being very rude in their camp.
Because they have something I need. Fuck. Where did you come from?
All there for reinforcements, man.
This is not Metal Gear.
It's just a scout, or the advanced guard. Just heard the commotion.
Yeah, this knight is really the only issue in the area. But he is a pain in the ass.
Him with your horse.
Oh, I got his great shield.
That's probably a terrible idea.
No, the horse is pretty good against him. The issue is that he'll guard a lot. That usually is a really nice shield. Shame we're never going to have enough strength to use it. I do like their death screams, though. Where you just kind of fucking gargle. I remember this area having wolves in it, but... Oh, there he is. But yeah, I'm not sure how interesting early game Souls is, though. So I wonder if I should just, like, off-screen shit till I get to Morgott. I don't know. Or Margit, not Morgott. Oh yeah, speaking of which, people fucking fell for that.
What?
Oh, I just changed one letter of my name and I'm a different guy. People actually thought they were different people, or like, oh, I thought they were twins.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Okay, so basically, Margit the Fell Omen, you rematch him later in the game as Morgott the Omen King. And he's apparently been bullshitting everyone the entire time by changing literally one letter of his name. And apparently people in real life fell for that and that they were completely different characters.
Every once in a while, you get a reminder that Superman just wearing some glasses and changing his hairdo. It's like, yes, this would be a perfectly valid disguise. A lot of people would actually never take notice of this.
Don't try to get away, old man. I should really, like, make, like, a boss checklist for this game.
I feel like that's probably already unlocked. The next Souls-like is in space. And instead of mounted combat, you have a focus on ship-to-ship combat.
Honestly, I would play the fuck out of that. Or a high seas Souls game. Honestly, if you had like a fucking pirate game and like you could do a boarding action and duel people in Souls mode, that would be pretty sick.
That would be from Soft's Pirates instead of
Sid Meier's
Pirates.
I'd play it.
From Soft Sid Meier's Pirates. I mean,
It can't be worse than the XCOM remake. In terms of being completely fucking divorced from the original.
Was it that bad?
The XCOM remake has basically no mechanics in common with the original XCOM. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah. My biggest issue with it is that, like, I can understand almost no time units. But having the enemies just teleport and you just can't fucking react to them in any way that feels like it defeats the whole purpose of it being a tactics game. Fuck. Fuck. I really like the horse bosses.
Yeah, they're cool. They were something new.
Like, Fire Giant is a pain in the ass, but I do like him as a boss. Like, I think he's the last mechanically interesting boss in the game. Just because you get to use the horse for him.
I feel like for a first attempt and cramming something new into the formula, they did pretty well with the horse stuff. But...
No, yeah.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should
Anyway,
tell
Burger
me.
Queen here is our first
I
sorcery
am
teacher.
Saren, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? I dare say you're pretty well, but one must... I was exiled as a reviled. Do you still... Very well, but I refuse
This
to
lady
find
Psyquest is
this
fucking
grievances.
stupid, by the way.
Young.
Because you
What's
go to
that?
you go to this massive amount of effort to, like, free her and bring back the primeval glintstone sorcerers to the college and, like, depose Renala and install her as the head of the college. She's like, I did it! I've wiped out the royal family, now we can have real fucking science in this bitch. And then you leave and you come back and she's been turned into a golem. And Renala's just hanging out. And it's like, what the fuck did I even bother? Why did I even do this?
I guess
do
that's
get-
part of the solo style.
You do get her sweet hat, though. So it's not all bad.
And Renala is plot important, super plot important, and all that. But...
Yeah, Renala's the one that lets you respec, so you can't lose
Yeah.
her. But it's fucking hilarious that it's like, yes, I've done it, I've beaten Renala, and then you rest once and she's back. But it's like a weirdly in-depth side quest, and you have to like side with her against the fucking guy from Redmane Castle, and do all this shit. You have to like steal Celovus's special puppet he was saving, so you can get her a new body after you like rip her heart out because she's actually a lich. Because apparently all wizards in this setting just have a big like fucking crystal tumor that you can transplant into another body, and it transplants their personality.
That sounds really sick, actually. Like a
Yeah,
really
it's
cool magic detail.
basically Dorohedoro rules, which I like. I don't know if you've read Dorohedoro, but Dorohedoro had a thing that all wizards had a Satan-shaped brain tumor that gave them magical powers.
I have not. I keep meaning to, and then just don't.
The anime was CG, but not awful. Alright, yeah, I gotta run.
CG tends to look so bad though.
Jap CG is so fucking bad, I know.
I
don't know how they're so bad at it. Because, like, PS2 cutscenes, like,
look decent.
like, video game cutscenes look really good, but then fucking CG anime looks like garbage.
I guess because they do it to save costs.
Like, I guess it's that, but also they just, like, do it with that weird, like, janky frame rate to make it not look like CG, but it looks even more like CG. Where they like, cap it to, like, 15 FPS, so it's like a real anime, but it's like, that's the exact opposite of what you should be doing. You stupid motherfucker.
I guess it's just that. It really is just 100% budget saving. And while a video game can't really do that with their CG, because then you have less of a product to sell.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of dumbass side quests, let's deliver this chick's mail.
Hello, might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name
Courier's
is
work is never
I've
done.
escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled.
This one is amazing because she dies at the end of the side quest, but it's a bullshit gotcha because she comes back one area later.
I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father,
I mean, admittedly, you do kind of come to expect a lot of people you've solved quests for to die. So.
No, like she's messily dismembered and then she just shows up in Liana of the Lakes, no worse for the wear.
I mean, that's worth.
But then you kill her again.
One of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you.
Also,
would
this
you
is...
mind taking a letter to my father?
My meter's
At the
filling me
castle,
with anxiety.
and my soul wishes that he escape. Even if his
Because
honor
I
should
keep
be
getting
at
into mic
price.
clipping range.
Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you. Dearly.
Oh crap, you fucking idiot.
Please.
They're not gonna finish it.
Take this.
Everyone knows anime only covers the first arc. Shit. Now I'm sad. Although I guess in Spy Family's case that'll be a blessing because they haven't even gotten past the first arc yet. They haven't gotten past where a Season 2 anime would take them. The weirdest was Karakuri Circus, where they were like, oh, we have this fucking 30-volume manga that's, like, super intense. No, it was done. The manga was done. But the anime decided that instead of actually adapting anything that would have reasonable context, they would just do a greatest highlights of the manga with no context whatsoever. So you had to read the manga to understand the anime. And even then, the anime was still lacking in context. Because they decided to adapt 1 volume per episode. Which is about as jank as you would expect. And actually, yeah, I think they didn't even adapt the ending of the actual manga. They, like, stopped 1 volume short. Oh, also they patched it to not be the best shield in the game, but this was the best shield in the game for, like, the first 10 days. The stupid fucking turtle shell.
Hey man, that's Okinawan tradition right there. You gotta respect the turtle shell.
You wear it on your back and it's the grass shield. And raises your stamina recovery. And you look like an idiot.
Okay, that's just a Dragon Ball joke.
We can do Seek 3 Wise Beasts. Oh wait, shit, the turtle shell's really heavy. I actually really like these little puzzle segments. Even if I already know all the solutions for them. But I think they add a lot of character to the game. If I remember, it winds up in a tree here. Where is it? Maybe I'm thinking of a later one. Fuck, what was this one? I remember the invisible turtle. I don't think there's one on the side of the cliff, because that's the big turtles. Oh, there's one.
You know what Dark Souls needed was puzzles and platforming. They're really funny. Well, I guess
It always had
kinda,
platforming, it was just dog shit awful before.
It's really funny when it,
Because you didn't have a jump
they
button.
reduce for one of the next Souls games. They like reduce the area and like your movement ability and just make it a really claustrophobic dungeon and make more puzzles around. And they basically just force you to play through a new King's Quest without you even realizing.
They keep the jumping, but then they lock you into first person.
Oh, that'd be bad. I fucking hate that.
I could have sworn one of these trees had a turtle on it. These get really fucking goofy late game, because there's one that has a turtle flying in the sky on an air current.
Oh yeah.
And it's great. And then there's one that's, I think, underground under a phantom floor. Wait, where the fuck was the third one? I might have just stopped playing this soon. My computer is getting very... I think I could cook an egg on it.
Yeah, you should probably not do this.
I don't think streaming Elden Ring is a very good idea. But it's good to know that I can, because if I can stream this, I can stream basically anything else in my library. That's where you are, you motherfucker!
You've been going. Oh, it's It's only been an hour and a half. I thought you'd been going for longer for some reason. An hour and a half stream to start out isn't too bad, I guess.
It's not too bad. I mean, I got a bunch of like weird streamer bait games. I got Say No More, which is apparently fun. But I think this is good for a
Specialized in
test.
streaming low impact PlayStation 1 games.
Honestly, if I could find a good price on a PlayStation 2 that like works, I would absolutely just stream like a bunch of like fucking Godzilla Destroy All Monsters and the Ultraman 1 and Ace Combat.
PlayStation
PS2
2 emulation
libraries.
is still kind of bad, isn't it?
The issue with PlayStation 2 emulation is that there's a limited number of BIOS available, and certain BIOS are incompatible with certain games that just will not fucking run. Because of PS2 had so many models that has really weird hardware specs.
Yeah, it's a shame. I hope it gets truly reliable someday, because it really is a 10 out of 10 game library.
Yeah, the good thing is
feels
we're...
like-
Because they're regular discs, most PS2 games are actually really cheap on like eBay and stuff.
There is that. But you know, we're gonna run out of PS2s at some point. Probably, maybe.
Yeah, that's why I need to find one.
And that shit does... A lot of those, they were not built to last.
Which is weird, because a lot of them lasted longer than modern consoles do.
Modern consoles are just worse about it. And I guess maybe like game demands did get worse about it too. Compress absolutely fuck all.
Yeah, I think the last truly sturdy console was like the GameCube. You could kill a man with the GameCube.
That was just like the last truly great period for consoles, I feel. I will die on this hill.
Well, I mean, after that point, PCs just became a better option because there wasn't that much difference between a console and a PC at that point.
Yeah, I guess. And they did become a solid gaming PC became rather more accessible at that point as well,
Yeah.
I suppose. I mean, not here, but you know.
No, it's true. Consoles are... If I can't murder a man who comes into my house by beating him to death with a console, what's the point of it? Because I could do that with a fucking Super NES. I could kill a man with a Super NES. And if worst came to worst, I could probably use, like, my fucking Game Boy Advance as a reasonable, like, roll of quarters kind of thing to punch people with. Those things are built to last.
Yes, they were. Pretty sure the original Game Boys buried somewhere at my aunt's house still work. You could definitely kill a man by beating him with one of those.
Yeah, I really missed my ThinkPad because my ThinkPad had a tungsten internal frame, and you could beat the shit out of that thing and it would still be fine. Shit. I mistimed that. I do want to show this off, though. I'm not sure if you guys... How many of you guys... I guess Crab would have seen it, and... I don't know if Dollar owns Elden Ring, but this is Castle Chicken Man, and this is one of my favorite areas in the game.
Castle Chicken.
Basically, the backstory for this place is this guy hired a bunch of half-man, half-chicken mutants to be his servant staff. Because he was against racism, and then it turns out all the racists were completely right, and chicken men cannot be trusted, and they ate all of his knights, and, yeah.
Wonderful stuff.
So now he's up in that tower over there, wondering where the fuck he went wrong. If I remember right, you can actually sneak up this way. While they're all distracted.
Having the time of their lives. I know that dumpster fire dance.
Oh, wait, shit. I fucked up. Oh, wait. I don't know my second sword. Fuck. I do love their look, though. These big frog-mouth chicken man goblins.
Wings. Right on their ass.
No, yeah, the ass wings are great because they can't fly with them, but they use them to do, like, really high jump attacks. Anyway, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, never mind.
Just kill them all. They clearly do not deserve to live.
I should have gotten the Nox so we could look at these corpses. Yeah, this is where you get the barbed wire torch and a couple other things. Can I use that? 16 strength, 13 dex, damn it.
Little monster infighting.
Yeah, you find it is kind of a nice touch that you get to find them executing dudes.
It's cool. It's like, it's really simple. We had monster infighting since fucking Doom or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's such a like perfect.
Like the
you know,
set
use
dressing
of
on all these
in-game
early areas in the
storytelling,
game is
yeah.
really nice.
The night camps in the big murder fields full of giant rat dogs.
Those are nice. The forts are cool, except Fort Farroth. Fuck that one. But anyway, yeah, there's an alternate route to get up here. And then I don't have a bow, so I've actually fucked myself here. Because this is where you meet the flying chicken men, who look absolutely goddamn ridiculous. But I don't think I have any way to aggro this guy. Fucking... What do I have? Oh yeah, no, I do. Okay.
Yeah, 5 bone darts, that'll do it.
Hey man, don't sleep on boat darts. Check that shit out. You have no idea how fucking refreshing it is to be able to do actual aggro management in this game. I have missed that since Souls 1.
I mean, the soul of these games isn't just like walking into a room and accidentally having to fight 50 people all at once.
It would be okay if they were, like, fucking balanced for that. Also, yeah, look at these stupid fucking animations.
The flapping. The way they made the wings look like especially fluffy and raggedy. That is a really good touch.
It looks like they just tape fucking paper streamers to them.
Yep.
And they have a second set of wings underneath them, if you look.
Yep. It's the ass wings. The normal foot soldiers have that shit too. Vestigial ass wing.
I think it's, yeah, it's right here. The issue is that the people at Castle Morn are complete jackasses and will attack me as well as the fucking enemies. I'm glad they upped the smithing stone drop rate. Because this game has a really weird issue where the, like, shitty mundane weapons are way harder to upgrade than the boss weapons, because you get, like, 3 boss weapons upgrades for every 1 of the regular.
There's a face I've not seen before.
Anyway, this is her dad.
Warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all
The
an act.
menials.
Foul
I thought
creatures
racism was a
themselves.
lie, but it wasn't.
Sure enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Visitor Karen is here to make things right.
And, yeah, we can give him his mail, but he refuses to leave.
Thank you. I mean, you're dead, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall,
What an asshole.
as commander, I must remain. To
He
ensure
refuses
the
to leave
treasured
until
sword
his
Morn
family
doesn't
sword,
fall
we get it back
into
for
the
him.
wrong hands.
Because he's a dumbass.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. That's perfectly understandable.
Well, it would be if his family sword wasn't a piece of shit. His family sword is literally just like 50 swords welded together. Not even like in a nice way. It's like, it's really crude looking. And it's basically just like a fan made of swords.
Look, it's an important family heirloom. Has a lot of emotional value.
It's really weird because all of like the super cool legendary armaments in this game are actually dog shit awful.
That feels kind of like a constant for the series, doesn't it? Like all the best weapons tend to be like, oh yeah, here's like the
Here's two maces.
Yeah. What's the best weapon in the game? Oh, like the random soldier straight sword you find like 5 hours into the game. Well, not 5 hours, more like 2.
You have the oh fuck. Alright, I fucked that up. You're supposed to jump through there. Unless you snipe the rats, but whatever.
You know, making a throne out of all the swords makes a lot more sense than making a shitty sword out of a whole shitload of swords.
I mean, yeah. But I guess it's more comfortable to have, like, because you don't have to see. You're not, like, obligated to use it. It's like the mantelpiece sword, I guess. So it's, like, more acceptable. Also, these things are fucking awful, because they're only weak to fire damage. Shit. But the thing is that you... Fuck, I forgot. But the thing is, your torch can't actually strike low enough to hit them. Unless you're really close.
Well, at least they're just a shambling mess, I guess.
Yeah. And this guy, I forget what this guy guards. I don't think he... I'm not sure if he guards anything, to be honest. Fuck you! Yeah, he's the Mega Chicken Man.
Can he climb?
Actually, no. He can jump super high, though. That's actually really important. That's the... Yeah. Twin Blade Talisman makes your combos do more damage as they go on. So it's really good for power stancing.
How are the Darth Maul swords?
They're actually really good in this game because there's ones that do, like, really high status effects. Other than that, there's, like, I think there's the Black Flame ones that are really good, and there's the... I want to say the Godskin Peeler is supposed to be really good. But you can get the first Darth Maul sword, like, super early in the game. Like, within 10 minutes of starting. The only issue is it requires 18 dex, so I can't be... Oh shit, he followed me! Oh no! Wait, hold on, let's talk about this. Calm your shit.
Oh, that dodge.
Fuck you. Fine. Diplomacy was not an option.
Get him.
Alright. And there's, if I remember right, there's rats down here. So you're supposed to get out as fast as possible. Let me just... Fuck! Okay, that was on me. I like how people put those in stupid locations as a flex. Yeah, on my main playthrough, I was, on the Legendary Armaments thing, I was really hyped to get the Dark Moon Greatsword, because it was like, oh, I'm finally doing a fucking int build, I can finally use the fucking FromSoft meme sword. And it's total shit. It's actually one of the worst greatswords in the game. And, like, your sword beam is really cool when it works, but 90% of the time, because it goes where your camera is facing, it, just goes directly into the ground. Because you have no fucking way to aim it, unlike sorceries. So, like, and because there's, like, almost nothing with good int scaling in the game, my only options are Wing of Astel and fucking Moonveil. Shit. There we go. Yeah, well, fuck you anyway. Where did he go? Is he behind the fucking castle? Oh, there he is. Yeah, hello to you too. Oh, you ass. Well, I was outplayed. The good thing is you don't actually have to fight those guys. You can just jump down here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me go spend these souls real quick. It's, here. Because the lion chicken man here is total bullshit. And I should actually go and grab Lutil the Headless before I go and fight him. Although, do I have enough? Fuck, I don't. You need, I think, 100 FP to summon her. But yeah, I've kind of run out of momentum completely here, and I'm probably just gonna quit out now, since we're at a pretty good stopping point anyway. Thanks for showing up. Has the audio been good, by the way? Those of you guys who were watching just the stream? Like, is there a lot of clipping, or is there anything? I guess I can just ask back in chat. Anyway, thanks for coming. My computer feels like it's going to fucking explode. So I'm gonna cut this out while I can.